Hello and welcome to my fat ass kitchen. Today I will be making meatloaf. I prefer to use 80/20 ground beef and approximately 1 pound, as well as 1 pound of pork. We'll throw those into the bowl. Now, what I'm going to season it with is 1 packet, approximately 1.4 ounces, of Knorr's French onion recipe mix. We're just going to mix all that in. And once that's mixed in, I'll add one of the binding agents, which today I will be using approximately 1.25 cups to 1.5 cups of twice baked tater tots instead of oatmeal or crackers. So that way when it starts cooking, the potatoes will start absorbing some of the grease from the meat. So that way the flavor stays inside of the meat versus being just outside in the pan in the grease. Okay, now that that's mixed in, you're going to want to add 1 egg. That way she sticks together a little bit. Alright, now that that's all mixed in, I'm going to throw it into a ungreased cake pan. It's a 9x9x2. Because I find it's easier to make sandwiches later if your meatloaf is square. And now that that's prepared, I'm going to preheat the oven to 350. I'm then going to wash my hands and prepare a homemade style of sauce. Really wouldn't call it a barbecue sauce because there's no apple cider vinegar or molasses, so I'll be using ketchup, spicy brown mustard, garlic salt, and some Cavender's all-purpose Greek seasoning, as well as some lemon juice. And then I'll throw that on there once it's at approximately 15 minutes left. Alright, let's get to making this. I'll also be using A1. I don't know how much to put in there, I just guess about 5 seconds of ketchup, a couple of dabs of A1. About 4 seconds of mustard. About 2 seconds of lemon juice. A couple of dashes of Cavender's. A couple of dashes of garlic. And I'll grab a fork and mix it. looks about right. That's about the color and consistency you want. You don't want it too thick because then it won't spread all over the meatloaf. You don't want it too thin because then it'll just end up in the pan. Alright. Put some of this stuff away so that we ain't going to worry about it later. So everything's already made up. And I'll come back once we have the meatloaf ready for the barbecue sauce. Alright, welcome back. Timer just went off, so I'm going to pull the meatloaf out. I'm going to stick on the homemade barbecue sauce and then show you what that looks like and throw it back in the oven. And after it's done, I'll pull it out and show you what she looks like. Ooh, that looks good. It smells amazing too. Spread around the fork. A nice thin layer on top, and alright, I'm gonna show you what she looks like. That's what she's looking at like right now. And when she's out the oven, I'll show y'all what she looks like. Alright, the timer's gone off. I'm about to go pull the meatloaf out the oven and see how she looks. Oh yeah, that's right. Alright, let me pull you over and show you how this looks. That is the meatloaf. And that has been another episode of My Fat Ass Kitchen. Thank you, and see you next time.